Now let's proceed some various types of obliteration of the second boss. Hello guys, I have to show you 5 different ways of total obliteration of the second boss, and I think that will be the most of all the bosses in this Double Dragon game. And that's because the diversity of the playground. We have conveyor belt, yellow boxes which we can climb on, we have stairs, we have elevator later on, so we have many places where we can catch him, trick him and even stuck him. You know, I'm playing this game for 20 years and that's why we have 5 different ways of obliteration, each one unique, efficient, simple and beautiful. So, the first one is the best possible and the most beautiful way. I call it a golden glitch, and I have an entire special tutorial about, in which I explain the details. It is called second boss golden glitch, and I recommend you to see. Let's proceed it. The second way is a variation of the golden glitch, so let me explain. In the original golden glitch, which in fact is the most effective way how to clear the second boss, you can put everybody into the shredder. This second variation is more like a torture variation. So, what you are doing is that you are using the golden glitch just to position your player in perfect misaligned frame line. But you are not putting your enemies into the shredder. Rather that, all of your enemies will be surrounding you, just below the conveyor belt, and they will be not able to approach you, and you will be able to approach them, because you are in misalignment. But there is one thing that you must be careful about. You must hold all the action in that tight space just below the conveyor. If you go too much to the left, or if there are too much enemies on screen, some of the enemies, even the boss, will also go too much to the left. If that happens, they can approach you from the left and obliterate you. Then, all you have to do is to get out of your misalignment and repeat that process again. This sounds complicated, but it's not. With a little practice, you can easily pull this off and enjoy into the beauty of the torturing and obliterating the second boss and everybody around him. Let's see that. Alright. The third way is putting Jeff into the shredder, but with using different approach. It's very simple to pull off. All you have to do is jump off the conveyor in the exact moment when Jeff will jump on the conveyor, tricking him in the worst possible way. After that, you will jump on the yellow boxes all the way to the top, pushing Jeff directly into the shredder. Let's see. That was simple and beautiful. The fourth way is also very beautiful, and it's one of the last things that I have discovered in the game. I call it Stairs Misalignment, and it's also a kind of a glitch. In order to pull it off, you must stop pushing up in the exact moment when your player is climbing off the top of the stairs. If properly done, your player will be positioned in such misaligned frame line that the enemies will not be able to approach you, and they will glitch themselves and stuck. After they got stuck, you can slowly approach them and continuously obliterate them with punches and kicks. Let's see that. That was a beautiful torture. The fifth and final way is pushing Jeff off the elevator, and it's the most experimental and risky. First, we must get rid of all the enemies and stand with Jeff alone. After that, we must be careful because Jeff is fast and agile, and he can throw you off the elevator very easily. What I have discovered with a little bit of experimenting is that you are more or less safe if you stand at the exact center of the elevator. In that situation, there are two possible things that can happen. The first and the worst thing is that Jeff will hit you, but you will probably not fall off the elevator because you are positioned into the exact center. But the second thing that can happen is a very big trick. You know, Jeff very often wants to grab you, and if he grabs you, when you will release yourself, he is falling off the elevator. Let's see that. Hope you enjoyed, guys. See you with next funny tutorials.